From Drop Biscuit Studios and the people who brought you Wondery's Inside Jaws, Inside The Exorcist, and Inside Psycho comes You Talking to Me? Bite-sized Hollywood history with plenty of bite. Will Smith snaps. This is You Talking to Me? I'm Mark Ramsey. The details are mind-numbingly familiar, so I'll skip them. From the headline alone, you know this is about the so-called slap heard round the world, the most disgraceful and buzzworthy moment of the 94th Academy Awards. The only place and time, we hope, where a major movie star can slap a professional peer full on in the face, live in front of thousands of colleagues and millions of incredulous viewers, and then go on to a prize win and receive a standing ovation in the same room. Hollywood's love-hate relationship with itself dramatized in real time. So, the fallout was predictably tame. Even tamer than victim Chris Rock's joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's hair. Will Smith would be forbidden to attend the Oscars for a decade. Wait, is that a punishment or is that a prize? Meanwhile, of course, he can still work, he can still be nominated, and he can still win. To another standing ovation, I'm betting. And he can still be married to Jada Pinkett Smith, which for some reason appears to be his desire. And this is old news, but the slap itself, what made Will Smith snap? There's much more to this story than meets the eye, and most of it goes way back in Smith's turbulent history as a kid growing up in Philadelphia. When he was only 9, he witnessed his father brutally beat up his mother. He was terrified. He was traumatized. He didn't do anything to stop the beating. He couldn't. But he says he always thought of himself as a coward for not standing up to his dad. He recalls watching my father punch my mother on the side of her head so hard that she collapsed. I saw her spit blood, he said. That moment, he says, defined who he is today more than any other moment in his history. So rattled was 9-year-old Will Smith, he considered suicide because of the shame and guilt he felt over the incident. His father, whom he described as a violent alcoholic, made him feel like a coward, and that, he says, became his most violent trigger. Within everything I have done since then, he said, the awards, the accolades, the spotlights and the attention, the characters and the laughs, there has been a subtle string of apologies to my mother for my inaction that day, for failing her in that moment, for failing to stand up to my father, for being a coward. All his life, he says, he has felt haunted by an agonizing sense that I am failing the women I love. In his acceptance speech on Oscar night, he seemed to refer to this long-standing wound when he noted that because of his mother, a lot of this moment is really complicated for me. He went on, I know to do what we do, you've got to be able to take abuse, have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you've got to be able to have people disrespecting you. You've got to smile and pretend like it's okay. Yes, Will, you do. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening right now, and give us a 5-star rating if you think we deserve it. I certainly do, but it's not up to me. That's You Talking to Me? I'm Mark Ramsey.